At the turn of the century, tap dancing took over the world. Similar to how hip hop is today, and if you ask anybody about a hip hop move, they can bust some type of move, whether it's the snake or whatever, the arm movements, whatever, popping and locking, whatever, they could all do that. Well, back in the day, the movement that everybody captured was tap. And so you had to know a tap step. You had to know a time step. And so with that came some of the great tappers of the day. The first gentleman who we don't have pictures of, we've only heard, he's a legend. His name was King Rastus Brown. Now, King Rastus Brown was one of the first creators of the time step. Now, a time step is a time signature that tap dancers do, which is an 8-bar phrase. And we know there are 4 beats in a measure, so there are 8 measures. And the first 6 measures are the same, the last 2 are the change or the break. And so that indicates to the band when they need to come in. And I'll demonstrate that in a second and show you exactly what a time step is. So this is a buck time step. All right, very flat-footed. All right. So this gentleman came along and he created the first time step, which was a flat-footed buck time step. Now, the buck time step is very interesting. I've done a lot of research on this time step and on the buck step, period. The buck step is a very flat-footed dance that was done by the bucks, so to speak. And the bucks, in layman's terms, were generally the large African-American men or black men that were on the plantations. They would form circles and they would entertain themselves by doing these very flat-footed steps. Now, of late, I've been researching that, and if you really want to see what a buck step looks like, go on YouTube and look at people in church when they are doing what they call getting happy or that is what a buck step looks like. And I don't even know if they even realize what it is that's going on because they call it catching a Holy Ghost, and that's fine. But that is what a buck step looks like. It's very flat-footed, a lot of shuffling going on and things like that. And so that's what a buck step looks like. So King Rastus Brown was one of the first renowned tap dancers to really bring it to its height. And again, this is in the day and age before we were even able to capture him. So to my knowledge, there are no pictures of King Rastus Brown. But this gentleman opened up the doors for tap as we see it.